Hello, my name is Diego Valverde from Livermore High School. I want to thank the Livermore Granada boosters for this opportunity to be able to share my story with all of you today. One of the greatest basketball players of all time, Michael Jordan, once said, "Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it." This quote has really resonated with me because my biggest obstacle all of my life has been anxiety. My anxiety surrounded many things, but my athletics and sports participation suffered the most. Freshman year was the end of COVID and the start of being back to school daily. Before COVID, I competitively participated in club soccer, baseball, basketball, volleyball, and golf. COVID shut down these sports both physically and mentally for me. Physically, I could not participate in them anymore, and mentally, my anxiety took over my ability to play them. My freshman year at Livermore High School, I didn't think much about football and was planning on just playing soccer and baseball. I went to the first soccer open field and enjoyed the beginning, but I would also start overthinking and stressing. I would be worried if I liked the coach or the coach liked me. I'd be worried if I liked my teammates or my teammates liked me. But I wouldn't tell anyone any of this. I would just hold it all in. I would capture it like a bubble, but that bubble would just continue to grow bigger and bigger to the point where it exploded. I remember showing up for day one of soccer tryouts, and that bubble had gotten so big it was ready to explode. I pulled up into the back parking lot of the football field with my mom, ready to go to tryouts, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't get out the car. I had no clue I was being held back from playing a sport that I had loved and played for the last 10 years of my life. I was very upset with myself for not playing soccer, and I had tried to set my mind to playing baseball. I knew that I just needed to get over this hump of anxiety and everything would be fine. I planned to go to baseball tryouts, but I couldn't. My mind held me back, but my heart really wanted me to go out there and play. Ultimately, I did not play a single sport my freshman year due to my anxiety. I had considered going out to play football next spring going into summer, but I was scared. I had pretty much given up on the idea of playing football. At this point, I had known Coach Syke, the current JV football coach, for years. After seeing him this summer, he told me, "Why don't you come out and play?" I had so much anxiety about going to play a new sport with new people. I thought I could never do it. I just made an excuse to him saying it was too late and the team was pretty much already set, but he told me I still had an opportunity to come out and get ready for the season. I decided to try to climb another obstacle in my path. I still remember that first day of football. I was so scared. I didn't want to be there. I stood in the back and watched the practice go for a while, just looking at what I was going to get myself into. I remember soon after practice, it was time to get my pads. I went to the locker room with Coach Syke to get my gear. He said, "Just put some of this stuff on and come out with the rest of the team to do some drills." I stood there with these pads and froze. At this point, my bubble had popped again. I didn't think I could do it anymore. I called my mom and told her I couldn't. I decided to stick it out and built up the courage to go out there with my new teammates, to go learn and enjoy a sport that I had never played but I had loved my whole life. I knew that I just had to get over that hump or obstacle. I just kept telling myself, but I didn't think I could do it. Now 3 years later, I stand here and say I did it. I ran into that wall, I didn't turn around or give up. I found out ways to climb it, go through it, or work around it. Learning to push through things, even when they get hard, has helped me in many spaces throughout my life since. In school, when stuff gets hard, I have learned to push through it and keep working. My junior season, when I broke my arm in the third game. I had finally became a starter for the first time and broke my arm in the second play of the game. This was very hard because all the work that I put in that whole offseason, my season was over. This didn't stop me though. I thought about the previous rough times that I've had and continue to push my way through it and make the most out of my senior season. I became a starting wide receiver, scoring many touchdowns and making many plays for my team. I was named captain and helped lead my team. I earned second team All-League while keeping my 4.25 GPA throughout my high school career. I even joined the track team where I became one of the top high jumpers in e-ball and ran faster than I ever thought I had before, things I never saw myself doing. Anxiety and mental health is a reality in many athletes' lives. I experienced this reality firsthand. I hope to share my story with the youth today in hopes of helping them get through their obstacles and reminding them that your story is just the beginning and you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. Thank you guys for this opportunity and thank you for listening.